A 5-year-old boy once said, "Dad, can you ask them to pull over so I can go to the toilet?" There was this kid was behind me that kept telling her dad she lost her tooth, and the dad was disgruntledly trying to find it. And some guy nearby said, "Hey kid, I hear if you lose your tooth on a plane, the tooth fairy gives you $50. To which the dad replied, "Hey, look, sweetie, the tooth fairy decided to sit next to us on the plane." I was sitting behind this cute toddler and her dad one flight, and while we were landing, she wouldn't sit down. She was turned around in her seat staring at me. Her dad was calming, telling her to sit down while we land, and she looks me straight in the eyes and goes, "I can't, I'm pooping." I was sitting next to a father with his small child. The child wouldn't stop hopping around until the father said, "Sit still and be a good boy, or the plane will crash because of you, and we will end up dying." Never seen a kid so quiet before. I sat in front of a kid, 12, 13, and his older sister, who I assume was his guardian. It was a cross-country flight, and the kid was casually talking about how he had never flown before, and he is looking forward to it. He seemed likely on the spectrum a bit. It is pretty wholesome so far. Then the plane starts to move, and he instantly freaks all the way out, screaming, "We are all going to fucking die! Let me off this plane, it's a fucking coffin! You're all going to die! It's going to be a fucking fireball!" The stewardess comes by and tries to calm him down. The sister is talking to him in English and Spanish, trying to get him to relax, telling him he is embarrassing her. She's never taking him to Puerto Rico if he keeps acting like this, etc. The guy in front of me turns around and loudly offers the kid Xanax. Finally, the hero of the story, a big southern black lady, says, "Honey, I'm going to need you to calm down, sweetie, because you're making all the rest of us real nervous now, okay?" Eventually, and for no noticeable reason, the kid relaxes and starts talking about how cool flying is. Like a switch, he starts looking out the window, saying things like, "Wow, the view is really cool. I feel safe now. Everything is okay after all." Audible collective sigh of relief.